if I'm telling jokes on the train, I might just come out like, hey guys, I fucked the old lady last week. And I'll go into the story of me fucking this old lady. Cause that's what you gotta do. So sometimes your temperament has to change. I might do it, son. I might find an amp.
Yo, the thing is about New York subways,
and
there's foreigners, man. The foreigners be having the bread. They may be looking for the entertainment like
this
you.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen it either. So it's something that could be done.
It can be. I know you seen the dancers.
Oh, I see the dancers.
You seen the singers.
Them niggas is nimble. I seen
but
the singers.
The comedians?
You don't see that.
That could be a new lane, man. And that's the hunger. That's a hunger right there. You know what I'm saying?
That is a hunger.
That's the hunger right there.
And I'm really thinking about doing it.
Hey,
I'm thinking about doing train comedy Thursdays. I think the A line is the line for me.
The A line?
I do it on the A.
Okay.
I do it on the A.
Train comedy Thursdays on the A. Look out for it.
That's gonna be that's a tight 3-minute set too.
Hey,
that's a tight 3.
Great 1, 2, G. Okay. Struggles of success, struggles of success. You gotta work hard if you wanna be the best. Struggles of success, struggles of success. You doing something right if you different from the rest. Struggles of success, struggles of success. Your will and grit will get put to the test. Struggles of success, struggles of success. You were put here for greatness and nothing less. Struggle necessary for success. If you learn from your struggle, your life no mess. Have faith in yourself. You are the best. A struggle is really just a life test.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Struggles of Success with your host, Great 1, 2, G. And today we have a very, very special guest. This guy right here has been on the grind for a minute, man. Been going city to city, doing his thing, making people laugh, having them ROFL, LMAO, LOL, emoji face, crying face, emoji face, crying emoji face. And he's been in New York to DC, to New York to DC, to all over the world. He got his podcast, Wine Before 9. He's one of the founders of the comedy troupe that's about to take over, Young Funny. Let's give it up for the boy Rallo Boykins. How you, man? I hear you.
You know, back on the grind, same old shit.
The grind don't stop, man. Welcome to Struggles of Success, man.
Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying? So talk to us. You know, on my show, I always like to find out about people's childhood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What were you like? What was it like growing up in the DMV area? You know, you're from Maryland, right?
Yeah, from Maryland. My parents from Sierra Leone.
Are you African? So I know they don't play it.
No.
They were like, we need you to be a doctor.
Yeah,
we need you to be a lawyer.
It was kind of, but they wasn't that strict though.
Okay.
You know, they wasn't that strict, so they gave me space, you know, to do what I wanted to do.
Okay.
But yeah, man, growing up, I was quiet. I wouldn't necessarily say I was the class clown. You know, I cracked jokes. But
funny fact, I was actually the class clown in my high school.
You was a class clown?
I was a class clown.
I figured that.
Certified, you know what I'm
Certified?
saying? Yeah.
That's good money.
Hey, I do what I can, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, we gotta get you on stage a couple more times.
Hey, you know, I'll do it, man. I'll follow your lead though, you know what I'm saying?
Good money.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you weren't really a class clown, maybe just, you had your jokes, you know. We told them in DC, you joan on people?
You do joan on people.
You joan on people. For y'all don't know, in New York slang, that's cutting tail on people, just making jokes, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, but, yeah, man, I was quiet. I ain't John per se, because I know Jonah gets serious.
Oh, very serious. What you say about my mama? And then that's it.
Serious.
Right.
So you gotta keep that with your friends and all of that good stuff.
Okay.
But you know, so yeah, I was quiet, reserved, but still funny and shit, still cracking jokes. And then, you know, fast forward to Howard is when like the comedy stuff came to a head, and then I started like doing stand up.
So what was that? Was that your freshman year that it happened, or did someone push you to do it, or like how'd that happen? You know what I'm saying?
Year.
Take us back to the time. I know you did the famous Howard University comedy show. I mean,
that was 08.
What was that experience like for you? You know what I'm saying? Was that your first big show? Like,
it's crazy, man. For my first big show to be in front of over 10,000 people is crazy.
Wow.
I was nowhere near the level I'm at now. I didn't know how I was gonna do. I didn't do terrible, but it wasn't crisp.
Right.
But you need to put yourself in those tough environments in order for you to grow.
Okay.
You know, even though I just started, doing that show was necessary for me to get to where I'm at now. So, rewind. That was like winter of 08. Homecoming.
Hold on. How do you even get to be put on? You know, Howard Comedy Show has some great A comedian, and they find some rookie like, hey,
hook up, baby.
Okay, you got the plug. You plugged up.
In show business, a lot of this shit is relationships.
Okay, that's life too.
That's life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, summer of 08, my homie Steve Small Warner had a like a cookout, 4th of July cookout.
Okay.
He was like, Rallo. I was going by Rallo, come tell jokes. I was like, man, I played it off, but he kept insisting that I do it. So I was like, you know what?
Put that battery in your back.
You know what? I'm in a major. I was like a advertising major at the time. I was like, I mean, I'm doing this, but this ain't really my thing.
Okay.
Let me go ahead. I'm gonna do this shit.
Okay.
Then the days started passing. That came closer. Time to me to actually have to perform, and then the day came and I was like, wow, I'm really gonna do this shit. Took a few shots, performed for the first time, and then the rest was history. It's online too.
Okay.
Like my first ever time performing is online.
So what was that like for you? You know what I'm saying? You said 10,000 people your first time. Are you comfortable being in front of people? Like, how's that whole experience for you?
I was nervous, but I knew my jokes. I knew what jokes I was going to do, so you know I had been practicing.
Okay.
But it was surreal, man.
But that set it off.
I got some chuckles.
Hey, you can't hate on the chuckles, man. You can't hate on the chuckles.
I needed those chuckles. It could have been bad if I didn't get the chuckles. I don't know how to bid it today. I got some chuckles though. It was good.
Nice.
And then it was on, man. And then like 2 years later, I did the comedy show again and did better.
Nice.
I just needed 2 years. The jokes were stronger. That's online too.
Okay.
Man, and then it just skyrocketed from there.
Okay, so boom, 2008. So boom, 2010, we did another show. And then you probably graduated Howard around 2010, 2011.
2011, graduated.
You heard that? Comedian, but got that degree still. You got that degree still.
Yeah, 2011 hit, I graduated, and that's when I really started, like, I'm doing open mics 5-6 times a week. I'm walking to open mic. It's some open mics that's 5 miles away. I'm walking to the open mic. I'm doing it. I'm walking back to DC.
Wow.
In the crib.
So hold on, these open mics in DC or you moved to New York already?
No, I was still in DC.
Still in DC?
I was still in DC.
Okay.
So I'm hitting the scene and I'm just growing, man. I'm growing as an artist, because comedy is one of those things where it's people that start off funny, but when you really trying to perfect the craft and really become, recognized, for being one of the top comedians, you gotta perform. So you gotta perform a lot.
Absolutely.
And it takes years. Like people see me now, like, man, you got funny. Yeah, nigga. I was doing like 5 to 6 shows a week for years. You know what I'm saying? So it's not one of those things.
So talk to people about the grind. Like, people, they just think, oh, Kevin Hart, he's just funny. Rallo Boykins, he's just funny. Like, what's the process it takes, you know what I'm saying? And not just the mics. What about the at-home process, the refining process? Talk to people about that who want to be comedians.
I mean, it's jokes I have been doing for 5 years.
Wow.
The same jokes.
Wow.
And they get better. You add stuff to them. You perfect them. Everybody's creative process is different. So I don't necessarily sit at the crib and contrive material. Like, a lot of stuff, most of the stuff I come up with happen. And they're just an exaggeration of something that happened.
Gotcha.
So I use cocoa butter, and I might have a joke about running out of cocoa butter and then I disintegrate or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most of my jokes is just an exaggeration of, you know, life.
But while we're in the cocoa butter, I forgot to mention this guy's a cocoa butter
connoisseur.
Man.
I'm rebranding Rallo's cocoa butter, repackaging it. Look forward 2018. It's gonna be on the site. I'm happy for that because you gotta have your merch.
Talk to him about that because a lot of comedians are broke, struggling comedians, and you gotta get that bread, man. Talk to them about that.
Get your money up with your merch.
Okay.
You get your money up with your merch. Let's say you're a feature act, which means you perform. You come out. They have you come out perform for like 10 to 20 minutes. You're a feature act. Okay. They're paying you $300 for the show.
Okay.
Let's say you're at a comedy club. You're getting paid $300. You could have that $300, which is cool, but if you get your merch, be it shirts, be it hoodies, my case cocoa butter, don't copy me, cause I'm gonna come for you.
You heard that? This is the unofficial trademark. This is the unofficial trademark.
What the
If you
F I'm
sell
doing?
cocoa butter, Rallo's coming for that
Coming at your door. Listen, but you go from 300, depending on what you sell your product for, you can go from 300 to 600.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just better. This is just business savvy. Like you want to have some merch. So you know, I started doing that because it was different. But yeah, man. As far as the grind, comedy just takes time. You gotta put your time in. You see somebody like Dave Chappelle, who's at a master level. Yeah, it started off with talent. He was just a talented kid at 14 when he started. He started young, but you figure 14, he's now 44. That's years, man.
That's decades.
Years.
That's decades, more than years.
30. That's 30 years of telling jokes. Huh?
Right.
You should be nice.
Absolutely.
How could you not be nice?
Right.
You've been doing something for 30 years. So
Right.
you gotta put your time in. Like I tell, like I know a lot of funny people. I tell people, if you're funny in conversation, you could do stand up. It's just, are you willing to put the time in?
Exactly.
That's really what it is.
It's all about. I can't front. I did the stand up thing for a little bit, y'all, and it is work, man. Just the whole process of going to these mics. He said he went to 5 mics a week, right? 5, 6 mics. But he forgot to mention, when you go to those mics, you gotta wait 2 hours to perform for 5 minutes.
When you starting off,
you know what I'm saying?
You have to wait.
Are you willing to put in that time to get nice?
They make you wait.
They absolutely do.
It's like a hazing process.
It absolutely is.
But the funnier you get, the more privilege you get. I did a show last week back in DC. Like, and you know, it's open mic. They got a little list. Donnell Rollins comes through. It's supposed to be one more than me. Donnell Rollins comes through and does like 45 minutes.
What?
He does 45.
Wow.
So not only are you now waiting, but you have to follow a seasoned professional.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I shut it down because
of course you
that's
do.
just
what you do.
I just do that.
Right.
It was a fun. My number one thing, I don't care if you singing or whatever your art is. I just want to have fun.
Absolutely.
If I'm having fun, I know I'm going to do well. Hands down. There's never been a time on stage where I was having fun and wasn't doing my thing. So I know that's the key for me.
Okay.
And sometimes things get in the way of you having fun, of course. You know, it could be the crowd, it could be personal stuff or whatever. But, yeah.
So who would you say was one of the biggest acts you opened up for?
Man, I work with Donnell Rollins at the DC Improv.
Okay, nice.
Who else would y'all know? Bruce.
Okay.
At the DC Improv. Who else? D. Ray Davis at Constitution Hall. Dave Chappelle at the Comedy Store in LA.
Okay. He hear this guy? He East Coasting it. He West Coasting it. He DMVing it. You know, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
But I noticed something. I noticed something that you said in those 3 names. They were all black. What's the racial demographics or constraints in this comedy world like? You know what I'm saying? Is it a big barrier? Is it?
Well, you gotta figure, this is still America. I mean, if you live in a city, you see a lot of black people, but the country is still majority white. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to terms like mainstream and urban, well, that's what that is You know, that's what that is explaining.
Okay.
So mainstream, of course, means you appeal to a wider range of the American demographic. Racially, I mean, I don't want to. We have Kevin Hart right now, right?
We do.
So let's hold it down.
For
About top. It's not to say, only one. Because they say they let one black comedian on at a time. That's not necessarily the case. They may let one black comedian be like super hot and do movies.
Okay.
Because like right now you seeing Kevin Hart in all the movies and stuff and shows. And a few years ago you were seeing Cat Williams and all the movies and shows. And then a few years before that it was Martin Lawrence and movies and shows. And then Eddie Murphy and so on and so forth. So, but there's room for you to get on and make bread. You look at D.L. Hughley, you look at Mike Epps, you look at Chris Rock, you look at his brother
Tony Rock.
Like you can still get on and do stuff. If you a black artist and you can appeal to that white base as well, well yeah, you'll be more successful just because you broaden your scope.
Right.
And you know, I try to do that with my comedy. I like for whoever's in the audience, you get the jokes.
Okay.
You know, because it's this thing where they say, or you can only perform for black people, or you can only perform for white people. And if that's your thing, that's fine.
Right.
Or they'll say stuff like, it's not about who's in the audience, jokes are just jokes. No, that's not true. Because it's stuff that goes over people's heads.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If I have a crowd of white people that aren't familiar with the black experience, stuff may go over their head depending on what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean the joke isn't funny. It just means, you know, it's not for them. It doesn't align with their sensibilities.
Gotcha.
So
it's about relatability.
Yeah. A lot of the time.
Okay.
You know, you could play around with words and stuff like that to kind of bring people into your world. But, you know, everybody necessarily don't want to do that. They just want to.
Alright. Gotcha. So, I know you've been grinding in DC and in New York. What's the difference between the different city grinds? You know what I'm saying? I know it's probably two different ball games.
You gotta
you know what I'm saying?
aggressive in New York, son. Like, moving here. I was here in 2015, moved back to DC, and I just came back this year.
Okay.
So, it's different, man. If you, like they say, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. That shit is true. You have to be aggressive in New York. You have to look for these shows. You have to email people. And this is just to do open mics. This is like in DC, they have, you know, it's a smaller market. These are the shows you email, they get back to you. New York is different, son. It's like the scene is times 5 almost. In DC, you have 2 comedy clubs. In New York, I want to say you got like 10 comedy clubs. So it's just double. So you have to be more aggressive and you have to really muscle your way to where you wanna get.
You want that crown?
The
crown,
opportunity is here.
Okay.
You gotta be aggressive, son. Flat out. You gotta be aggressive. You're not gonna make it waiting for somebody to hand you some shit out here.
Never.
It's different. You on the train, motherfuckers is working on the train. Hey, I'm homeless and I'm selling candy.
Right.
Who wants some? You have to take that same mentality in your art.
Okay.
Basically. Like, I ask myself, damn, are you willing to tell jokes on the train? Are you willing to walk on the train with a fucking amp and tell jokes?
Right.
I don't know.
Are you?
I don't know. Am I going to do it? Are you going to do it, brother? That's something to think about.
Okay.
But is it lucrative?
That's the main thing.
It might be lucrative.
You ever heard the story of the lady? She was a panhandler or whatever, and she's a panhandler all day. That was her job, and she got on the train, hopped in a Benz, and drove to a big house in Long Island.
Hey.
Like I heard that was her grind. That's how she got her bread. You know what I'm saying? So it may be lucrative.
It's lucrative.
It may be lucrative.
You say a good job, you making $30 an hour. Is she making $30 an hour panhandling? I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
So I don't know, but it's something to do. You know, I could be like, I don't have an open mic to do. This gonna be my night. I get on the train and tell jokes, and that's a tough crowd.
Oh yeah, everybody got their headphones in.
Crowd.
They got their books. You know what I'm saying?
what? That's a tough crowd. And when you have a tough crowd, your jokes have to be more aggressive.
True.
Like sometimes I slow walk people into jokes.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's a setup, I intro the joke, but then if I'm telling jokes on the train, I might just come out like, hey guys, I fucked the old lady last week. And I'll go into the story of me fucking this old lady. Cause that's what you gotta do. So sometimes your temperament has to change. I might do it, son. I might find an amp.
Yo, the thing is about New York subways,
And
there's foreigners, man.
Thursdays.
The foreigners be having the bread. They may be looking for the entertainment like
This
you.
is true.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
never seen it either. So it's something that could be done.
It can be. I know you seen the dancers.
Oh, I see the
You
dancers.
seen the singers.
Them niggas is nimble. I seen
But
the singers.
the comedians?
You don't
That
see
could be a new lane, man. And that's the hunger. That's a hunger right there. You know
That
what I'm
is
saying?
a hunger.
That's the hunger right there.
And I'm really thinking about doing it.
Hey,
I'm thinking about doing train comedy Thursdays. I think the A line is the line for me.
The A line?
I do it on the A.
Okay.
I do it on the
Train
A.
Comedy Thursdays on the A. Look out for it.
That's gonna be that's a tight 3-minute set too.
Hey, it's
That's a tight 3 minutes.
3 minutes, and then you get that $30. You get that $30.
Man, I'm really gonna do it. Wow.
So talk to us a little bit about forming of Young Funny. How'd that happen?
Oh, me Young Funny, that's me, Rob, and Jock, original members. We did a show in LA. This was like our second show in LA.
Uh-huh.
So at the Comedy Store, we was like, man, cause I went to school with Jock at Howard.
Okay.
Howard University, shout out
Shout out
Howard. And then Rob went to Hampton.
They don't get no shout
So
out.
really, we're supposed to be enemies. Really supposed to be enemies, but I was like, that's childish shit.
Uh-huh.
We here doing comedy.
Right.
Let's do this shit. So man, we did this show, and we all three of us brought out our respective bases, and it was just a killer show.
Nice.
And our styles of comedy
In
complement
LA,
each other.
you brought your bases in LA?
Yeah.
Okay,
We brought him out to LA. We
Okay.
had some people out there. He had some people out there.
Uh-huh.
And our comedy, while it was different, it complemented each other. So we was like, man, we should just do this because it's hard. It's hard being an entertainment and moving alone. Like if you're moving alone, you're not working with nobody. It's tough, man.
Okay.
And I've always been the one, like if we're trying to get ahead as black people, man, it's just easier when we work together.
And let's touch on this, man. I know you for the people, you for the culture.
Yeah.
Why are black people always trying to put each other down? You know what I'm saying? The Jews stick together, the Asians stick together, but the minute a black person sees another black person doing their thing, it's like they want to hate. You know what I'm saying? Can you touch on that real quick?
That's tough. Do I be hating? Who I be hating on? I don't say I hate. If I think I'm better than somebody, then I'll be like, I'm nicer.
Okay.
I don't think I consider that hate. I can't hate on nobody that's grinding and doing this shit.
Okay.
I can say your craft isn't as good as mine. I can say that.
Right.
But I'm not going to hate because people put in work. If you look at anybody, not anybody, but most people that have gotten to a high level of success, they put in work, son.
Absolutely.
People hate on the Instagram and rest in peace Vine comedians. They put in work. They got in front of their phone every day and they did videos and they made people laugh.
Right.
If comedians get mad, but nigga, if you could do it, you would do it.
Yeah, facts.
Successfully, why would you not do it?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I can never hate on somebody's grind. I think it's insecurity. I think hate comes from self-hate. You hate your own situation.
So I'm gonna show that hate on you.
Yeah, so you gonna project the hate. Nigga,
Right.
work on your own shit. Whenever I see somebody doing well, I make it a point to say, you need to step your shit up.
Okay. No, you gotta erase that hate, man.
Erase the hate.
Erase that hate.
Shout out my man.
Erase it.
Erase the hate. Shout out my man. Yeah.
Shout him out.
But yeah, man, you gotta look at yourself and see and come to the realization why you're not where you wanna be. It's not their fault they winning. That's a flawed way of thinking anyway.
Right.
You mad at somebody else for succeeding, you gotta do what you can to succeed. So I don't know why people do that. I mean, as black people, we have to work harder. So there's a resentment in that. Already we have resentment because we know we have to work harder. We have to be twice as good. You know what I'm saying? To get on. Like, if you're a white comedian, you don't have to do black rooms. if you don't want to.
Right.
You know, you never had to go to a black room. If you're a black comedian, it's in your best interest.
Yeah, gotta go to the black room.
It's in your absolute best interest to be as broad as possible. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense. America is a majority white. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So it is. If you want to, you know, broaden your base, it's in your best interest. So
you were talking about the grind, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure being a comedian, it must be challenging hitting 5 or 6 nights a week, then maybe having 1 or 2 shows, and you gotta have a 9 to 5. How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? How do you balance your time?
Come to New York, I had to get so much more organized.
Organization.
So much more organized. I'm like, man, I'm gonna start work early. Whereas you typically start at like 9. I'm gonna start at like 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna start at like 7, maybe 6:30. I'm gonna start so I could be done by like 3:30. So I could go to the gym, work out all that stress.
You hear that? You gotta stay active. That's a major key. Get rid of that stress.
I'm going to the gym today. You gotta keep your body up for the physical, mental beating that the grind takes.
Right, I hear you.
I gotta be at the gym like 2 hours.
Okay.
And then I bust the gym down, go back to the crib, shower up. It's showtime. Now I know from 7 for the rest of the night, it's showtime.
Showtime.
Got the jokes like AR-15. The jokes hit them.
Got those jokes
hit them in the chat, and that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
And it's been working. It's been working for me this year, man.
Okay.
When you on in New York, it's nothing. Doing comedy in New York is not like doing comedy anywhere else. Like this is the best. It's the best city to do comedy, especially if you're getting on quality shit.
Okay.
The comedy clubs in New York are banging. The crowds are diverse. If you're funny here, you're funny in a lot of places.
You funny worldwide, man. You funny worldwide.
You have sharp audiences, so.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so like we said, the grind is tough. You know what I'm saying?
Tough.
What gets you through it? You know what I'm saying? Is it your vision? Like, what keeps you going? Because it's so tough. It can be so stressful. And you may just want to be like, you know what? F it. I'm good, man. Like, I'm getting beat down every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting as much bread as I need. My job is stressing me out. Like, what is the thing that keeps you going?
One, my growth. That's the number one thing.
Okay.
I could go back online right now and watch the very first show I did. And I could look at that, and then I could look at now, and I'm just growing so much. I'm phenomenal. I'm phenomenal.
I like that.
And then sometimes people say, "Oh, you're cocky." No. I'm phenomenal. I didn't.
No, you work.
God did this. God made this possible for me. And I say I'm phenomenal.
Okay.
I look at it, I'm like, man, you could be one of the best.
I agree.
So that's what keeps me. I want to see how nice can I get. If I keep pushing myself, if I remain consistent, how nice am I going to get? It's just, I'm going to get nice. It's all a matter of putting the business acumen with that and going to the next level. You need business acumen. It's just not, I'm going to be talented
like that, or?
Nah, I'm doing all this shit myself. It's a lot of stuff you can do with social media. It's a lot of stuff you can do yourself.
Okay.
You can produce shows yourself. You could put out material yourself. It's a lot of stuff you could do yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I work with my homegirl Amina doing the podcast.
Talk to me about your podcast just a little bit. You know, Wine Before Nine. What they gonna hear in the Wine Before Nine podcast?
It's a relationship podcast. We talk about relationship stuff, man.
Okay.
We talk about how to make it work. You know, in a relationship. We're in an interesting time now, late 20s, early 30s.
Right.
Sisters is trying to get
C's and they trying to get whites, man.
Trying to get C's.
I'm trying to get this bag, though.
I'm trying to listen.
Let's get this bag, man.
Can't bring a child to this podcast.
Not yet, son. That'll be a crime, son. That'll be a crime.
They on some shit. A lot of women on some shit like, man, I'm trying to not get it out the way. So, you know, we talk about that a lot. That's like the theme of the show. And then we do pop culture stuff, too.
Okay.
Shit. Talk about Future. Talk about Drake. All that.
Okay, so where can they check that out at?
You catch it on iTunes or SoundCloud at Wine Before Nine, all words. 9B49. That's me and Amina and Monty. That's my shit. Engineered by Jay Pluto. Shout out to Howard. I keep the Howard Connects going.
You got to.
There's trustworthy people, man.
Absolutely. And a lot of grinders and hustlers that come out of Howard.
A lot of grinders. I started my grind a little bit at Howard. That's when I was like, yeah, you gotta grind.
Right.
And to get out of Howard, you gotta grind.
Oh boy.
You gotta grind.
Boy.
You gotta check the checks and balances.
Yeah.
And in New York, I took my grind to the next level because you just won't survive here.
Right.
You won't survive here without the grind. Look out for Thursday Train Comedy.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna be the name. That's not catchy enough. I was in advertising, so
he knows the formula of how to get it the right way.
I use my degree to further my comedy with the fly. I know what people like now. It takes some time, but you figure it out.
Right.
But we gonna come up with another something.
So Rallo, what's your ultimate vision for your comedy? What's the vision you have for yourself?
Son, I want to be one of the best.
Is that only in stand-up arena, in movies, TVs?
Stand-up is the craft.
Okay.
Stand-up is the craft. I want to be. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not competing against anybody. I'm competing against me." No, I'm competing against everybody. Okay. I want to be. I want to be one of the best. When you think, man, who's on the Mount Rushmore of comedy? I want to be.
Who's in there? Say the three, and then you'll be the fourth.
Say three.
Say the three, and you'll be the fourth.
Richard Pryor.
Oh. Classic.
Is on there.
Fuck.
And then now the other three is really. I think. Okay, you can put George Carlin. That's the same person to put on there. And if I had a third, I would say Moms Mabley.
Okay.
You gotta get Moms Mabley on there, but that's tough, man. Cause me, I was never one to go back and watch the older comedy.
So you were saying, initially, when you started doing comedy, you didn't check out the OGs, but as you moved forward in your career, you had to go back and check them out.
Yeah, cause I had to just to see what people was talking about. Richard is one of the ones that's regarded as one of the best. So I had to go back and watch the dude. And yeah, he did his thing. He did his thing, bro.
Yeah, he was crazy dude, son. Like his stories.
He was wild, man.
Yeah.
His honesty is what spoke up to me the most.
Okay.
Like he talked about a lot of shit, man. Personal. Like I don't go personal with most of my like family shit. I don't do a lot of personal family shit, but it was no cut cards with Richard Pryor, so that was dope. But I always wanted to do my own thing. Comedy was something I've been doing since I was a kid, so I figured I could just figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's essentially just being funny to an audience that doesn't know you.
Right.
So I felt like I could figure it out. But it's a lot of cats that, I enjoy watching and shit. Like I watch comedy to enjoy, not to study.
Really? I feel it'll be the other way around.
Nah, man, I like to laugh. Like, when I watch a comedian, I watch to laugh. Like, when I watch Dave Chappelle, it's to laugh. I'm like, man, that's clever. And I can recognize when he do some dope shit with the writing or a callback, I can recognize it. But I watch to laugh first, always.
How do you feel when you make audience people laugh? When you make a stranger laugh? How does it make you feel inside? You know what I'm saying? Does it give you like a rush?
It feels good, man. That's why I do comedy, man. I done had shows where you look over and they are dying, man. I did a show in fucking Hagerstown, Maryland. Like I would never be in Hagerstown other than to do comedy. You know what I'm saying? So I was there, and people that live so far away, like you meet them right here and they just die. Oh shit! And that shit just feel good, man.
Gotcha.
It feels great.
Alright, so I got a couple more questions for you.
Okay.
So a word I like to use is paragon. That's one of my favorite words.
Okay.
I read a Paragon products, and a paragon is a model of excellence.
Okay.
What would you say you're a paragon in, or paragon of?
What am I, a model of excellence in?
Yeah.
Work ethic.
Okay.
Being aware of the creative process and how it works for me.
So your personal creative process.
Yeah, the creative process. Like, I can look at a joke in my phone and be like, something's missing. Something missing. And then it'll hit me. I'll figure out what's missing. Jokes are like puzzles. I figure out what's missing. I sprinkle it in there, and I'll be like, all right, that shit's ready. Like when a joke is funny, when the idea is funny, I know it's funny.
Right. But you gotta do fine tuning to make it like people ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you gotta perform it, because a lot of the comedy on stage comes from your facial expressions, your mannerisms, how you move. And so I can see if the idea is funny, I'll know, but then you gotta put sauce on it when you performing it.
Mambo sauce, right?
You gotta put the mambo sauce on it. You gotta drip it on there. So yeah, I think that, and just a comedy, man. I'm good. I'm funny in what I do.
Okay.
And I like to be different. Okay. I don't want people to have the same type of jokes I have. That's what I don't want at all.
Okay.
Like you across. I mean, when you talk about certain stuff will be similar. If you're talking about sex, I mean, your joke is gonna be like somebody's jokes.
Right.
Most of the time, not most of the time, but it's likely if you're talking about the same subject. That's why I try to go into storytelling more. Okay. Because then, if you're telling a story from personal experience, then it's
gonna be unique.
Yeah, and I got a few stories that's funny and shit.
Okay. And it's gonna be my last question to you. What do you want in this world more than anything?
Oh man.
May take a moment to think about that one. What do you want more? Rallo Boykins, what do you want more than anything in this world?
I want to be satisfied.
So what's satisfaction for you then?
Satisfaction is just it's mental. Like it's, everything's in alignment. Your comedy, you at peace with your family, you at peace with your whatever romantic relationship you're in. You're satisfied with your contributions back to the world. It's just, it's just being content. I feel like a lot of people aren't content. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from, poor priorities. Like when you're content and you're happy, you should be doing those. You should be giving back.
Absolutely.
You should have peace in your relationship. You have peace with your family. All that is a part of being content. It can't be all about you and you content. No, so you gotta give back and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, Rallo. Well, let them know where they could find you, website, Instagram, everything. Let the people know.
Instagram is like my main. You can find me at Rallo Boykins on Instagram. Check me out for your Motivation Mondays. You need motivation on Mondays. Check me on Tuesday. Get some Tuesday thoughts. Check me on Wednesday for some Wednesday wisdom. We throwing it back on Thursday. I got the marketing.
He got the whole week down for you, man. The whole week. Follow him right now. Spell it out for them real quick.
at symbol RALLOBOYKINS.
Okay.
Rallo, that's on everything. That's Facebook, that's Instagram, that's Twitter, that's my website, RalloBoykins.com. That's everything. And don't forget to listen to Wine Before 9 on SoundCloud and iTunes.
All right, Rallo, man. It's truly a pleasure, man.
Man, this shit was fun, man.
All right.
It was fun. I had a good ass time.
And now, a message from our sponsors.
Yes, it's your fate to be great. It's your boy, Great 12G. And what's this logo, you ask? It's a logo of greatness. The logo that represents Paragon. Now, what's a paragon? A person or thing viewed as a model of excellence. For example, William Shakespeare is a paragon of literature. Me, Great 12G, I'm not going front. I'm not there yet. But when it's all said and done, I'm going to be a paragon of greatness. When they're thinking about great people in the year 3G, from the year 2G, they're going to think about your boy. Great one. Alright? So go out there and cop some Paragon products at great12g.com. Because you are a paragon of something. And remember, it's your fate to be great. F for me cause I'm funny. F for me cause I'm funny.
ever make a sound funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got the jokes, got the looks, got the knowledge, read those books, chef it up. I can cook, take me now before I'm took. No more patches, no more watches, leveled up. Only bastard, you don't leave. That is tragic, make you come. That's like magic, don't be stalling on that box. Make me sick, to get pops, give me head, suck my cock like it's black, the boondocks. Can we stop with the fake love? Check out Aim Drake, don't be ordering no steak when I take you on a date. Order water and a salad, bread and butter, that ain't marriage, just pay me for my time. I don't care if you were down, I could ball, I could rhyme, I'm the best, so the XI. You know me, great 1, 2, 3, submit your apps online. Bow.